according to the Bible, there are three heavens, okay? We have the first heaven that is everything within the earth's atmosphere. This is going to include the sky, the clouds, the birds, anything that is within the atmosphere of Earth. Then we have the second heaven that is in outer space. This is going to include sun, moon, stars. And then we have the third heaven that is God's dwelling place. This is a place beyond the physical. This is a spiritual dwelling for God. When David wrote Psalm 19, he was likely referring to the heavens that he could see. He said, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork." Verse 2 says, "Day to day pours out speech, and night to night reveals knowledge." What he's saying is everything that we can see is declaring to us, to humanity, the glory of God. It's revealing the knowledge and the wisdom of God. The Hebrew word here used for declare is sephar, meaning to speak intelligently and not ambiguously. So what David is trying to say is the heavens are very clearly trying to explain to humanity the glory of God. Verses 3 and 4 say, "There is no speech, nor are there words whose voice is not heard. Their voice goes out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world." David is trying to say there is no tribe, tongue, language that cannot acknowledge the glory of God. The same idea is echoed in Romans 1:20, where Paul says, "For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made, so they are without excuse." What I really loved about reading this today is thinking about David's life. David was on the run from Saul for 7 to 13 years. David was actually anointed king as a kid when he was about 15 years old, and he didn't actually become king of Judah until he was 30. So he had 15 years from knowing that he was going to be king after being anointed by Samuel, and then running from Saul, being literally running in caves. And then whenever he finally became king, it wasn't easy sailing for him. He had constant warfare. He had family issues. His son Absalom tried to take the throne from him. He had all kinds of crazy things happening, yet he was able to look out into the sky. We don't know when this psalm was written. It was likely written during his reign, but he was able to look out and just know that there was so much more out there. There was so much more that was greater, that was beyond him. And he was able to look at it and receive just really what the heavens were declaring to him, is that God is glorious and he's magnificent. And the last thing I really loved is just to know that everybody from the beginning of time to now has the same opportunity to witness the glory of God through creation. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for a little bit of New Testament to see how Christ was involved in creation.